This show is made possible by support from landsharks.ca. Visit them for all your coin and swag needs at www.landsharks.ca. And by viewers like you. Thank you for your donations. New Year and new caches. We celebrate cache and release on this New Year's edition of Ice and Rye's Geocaching Video Zine. Hi there, and welcome to Ice and Rye's Geocaching Video Scene. I'm Ice and Rye, thanks for watching. If you're new to the show, welcome to the family. What this is myself, my co-host Roxy, and my camera operator Abel. We go caching, film it, throw it together with a few hints, tips, and tricks, upload it to the internet so you can download and watch it at your own leisure. If you're a regular viewer, thanks for sticking around. I appreciate your viewership. My website is iceandrye.com and my email address is geoiceandrye@iceandrye.com. So, what's new? Well, hey, welcome to the brand new year, 2010 or 2010, depending on your point of view. And Christmas is all done, the holiday season is done, and we're now, well, at least here in North America, in the middle of winter. But Christmas time, was Santa good to you? Santa was awesome to me. Matter of fact, Santa brought me an iPhone. So those of you who follow me on Twitter know I used to have an iPod Touch until it fell in the dog's water dish and became a paperweight. So I moved up a bit, got the actual phone now, and I am having a wonderful time with this. As a matter of fact, on New Year's Day, decided to celebrate, went out for my 800th cache, just using the geocaching application for the iPhone. So stay tuned to the podcast, because now that I can use this thing, I'll be having hopefully lots of tutorials and little hints, tips, and tricks, and just generally fun stuff you can do with the iPhone while out caching. And speaking of fun things you can do with the iPhone, it makes a great video camera. And I put this challenge out to a couple of my viewers. I said, is it possible to record, edit, and upload a video entirely with the iPhone? Well, one of my viewers came back, Daryl W4, and he said, you know, I've been playing with it, and came up with this great little video. So we're going to be rolling that video. And also, speaking of portable cameras, if you guys watch the show, you know I'm totally in love with my little Flip Ultra HD. And back in the fall here in the French Church, we had our cache and release event, and I'm finally getting around to bringing up that footage. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into the show. So some of you who watch this podcast may also be fans of other geocaching podcasts. And one of my favorite is Cachers of the Round Table and Cache-A-Maniacs, both produced and hosted by Daryl W4 out of Detroit, Michigan. Now, both Daryl and I are tech geeks, and we just love playing with new toys. And he's had an iPhone for a while, and I put out the challenge asking him if he could record, edit, and upload a geocaching video using the iPhone. And Daryl, could you do it?
Yeah, that's right, Ice and Rye. We're going to give this a shot today, see how things work, because we got some bigger plans in the future. But one of the problems with using the iPhone is the software ReelDirector doesn't give me any kind of level control, so our audios are going to be all over the board. Sorry about that, and can't add in any music really because, again, I can't control audio levels. But we'll see how this works, and hopefully get some cooler, bigger stuff going on later for you. Today, though, we're here at the first annual New Year's Day meet and greet in Roseville. We've got bunch of new caches, something like 100 new caches that various cachers in the area have placed for publication today. We've got all of those in a GPX file to pass out to the attendees, and they're going to raffle those off about, I think it's 11 o'clock. We're before 10 o'clock today, which is 10 o'clock is when the event starts, and hopefully once it does, we can catch up with the event host, Glenn Six, and he can tell us more about it. Right now, though, I'm really hungry because I haven't had any breakfast, so I want to get inside and grab some food. And it's still not even 10 o'clock, and we probably have 50 to 100 people here. So it's a big turnout. Really excited about the event. Everyone's talking. We're going to get our order in, and already got our coffee. So we'll sit around, chat a little bit, and drink our coffee. Well, when the food arrived, we had to snarf it down and get ready, and we asked Glenn about the event.
Our event was a success. We have 112 new caches published for New Year's Day release, and we have approximately 70 people here.
Thanks, Glenn. It's time to get the GPSs loaded and take off and see if we can't find some of those 112 caches. Well, the reason we have all of these crazy geocachers running around is because, well, the first of the caches is actually in the parking lot. But now, it's time to hit the road. Attempt number 6, and no luck. It's a multi-cache, and getting kind of more like your weather, Ison, right? It's cold, lots of wind, and snowy. Don't know, we might be giving up on this one pretty quick. Well, persistence paid off. We found stage 1, but about the same time as we found stage 1, one of the party members found the final, so how's that for luck? Well, we're on attempt number 7 now, and I'm sitting this one out because my fingers got really cold at the last cache, because trying to operate the iPhone is the camera, and you know, the iPhone doesn't like gloves or anything, so you have to use your bare fingers, though I do have a set of gloves on the way that are supposed to work with the iPhone. We'll have to find out. So I'm just sitting here in the car warming my fingers and recording this for you. I have the feeling that next time I talk to you, we're probably going to be wrapping it up and giving you a total, or maybe just taking a break. I've also lost the windscreen for the little add-on microphone that I've got, so doing the field recording isn't as good anymore, because that microphone just seems to be picking up way too much. Well, we're stopping for a quick bio break after our 23rd find. We have, let's see, it's about 2:30 now. So just under 2 3/4 hours of daylight left. We probably look like we're going to go a little bit past that, and who knows how many caches we're going to find. I'm guessing we're going to break the 40 or 50 I'd hoped for. So we'll check back later and let you know. Well, didn't do quite as well as we'd hoped for today. We got 33 caches, attempted 35, but had a lot of fun with our friends. You know, it's a caching day. How can a caching day be that bad, really? But we did have one puzzle cache that we actually solved and gave up on. But, you know, this is one of the great things about the event is look at all those new caches, and these aren't going to go anywhere. We have all these to do, you know, tomorrow if we want, a month from now. And even at the CacherCon that's coming up in February, we've got all these new caches that people can do while they're out here. Just a great event, a lot of fun, and it gets a whole bunch of new caches out in a time of year that, you know, typically you don't have too many. And we learned a lot about the iPhone today. Didn't get as much footage as we wanted because I lost the windscreen and my fingers were freezing themselves off. I really got to get those gloves that work with the iPhone. But hopefully, you know, from the experience we got today, we'll have some cool, good new stuff coming to you in the not so distant future. But right now, I gotta get upstairs because I'm freezing my fingers off and freezing my ears off. Had a great time, but, you know, we'll see you later.
Daryl, thanks for that great video. And yes, folks, that video was shot and edited on an iPhone using a great app called ReelDirector. I've downloaded it myself, I'm playing with it, and it's a lot of fun. Now, before we get into part 2 of tonight's show, I just briefly want to give Lower Mainland cachers a quick note about caching during the Winter Olympics. The guys that actually handle security of the Winter Olympics have sent a note to the BCGA explaining what to do and more specifically what not to do during the Winter Olympics. And guys, basically all they're asking of us is don't cache in Whistler. don't cache near any of the venues during the Olympics, because security is going to be pretty high, and they probably won't look nicely upon people lifting up skirts on lampposts and that kind of such. But I'll have links in the show notes. You can go there and check out their recommendations. It's actually really great to see this dialogue between the BCGA and the security personnel for the Winter Olympics. So for the second part of this episode, I'm going to feature footage that I shot back in the fall of the first annual Prince George Cache Release event. This was a lot of fun. We had over 20 caches, brand spanking new, all came out on the same day. We had help from Mountain Man, actually, is our cache approver here in the Prince George area, and he put them all out on the same day, so we were able to download the waypoints, throw them in the GPS, and go out looking. And it was wonderful. Because for those of us who cache here all the time, was starting to get a little stale because, well, we found everything. But to have 20 brand new caches out was an absolute hoot. So I got a little video here, just features a couple of them as well. I was so busy caching that day, I didn't actually get a lot of chance to work the camera. But here we go. Cache Release Fall 2009, Prince George. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay, so looking for this cache. I can't remember what the name of this cache is. However, the owner of the cache just happens to be holding this video camera. So, he's told me stories about this cache, including the fact that there's a security camera around here or something watching us. And I haven't really looked for it yet, but he's looking up in the corner, so I'm sort of getting an idea of where it is. So, from where I'm standing, I'm about 12 meters away.
You were close to it over there.
And we got a couple other caches that are in the neighborhood looking for it. So he's going to hold the camera. We're going to go find it. So off we go. Shall we? I haven't even looked at the secret hint for this thing yet. So.
Hello.
All right.
They're all lock and locks.
Very well disguised 350 mil lock and lock.
What about that post with the...
Oh, that hole in the fence.
Yeah, that hole in the fence. That's where we went. Do not take my picture. You don't have my permission. I am mad. Malibu wouldn't even go in there. Oh, we thought it might be in there. Yeah. Have you found it, Ice and Rye?
No, I just started looking.
Well, you found it. We'll be right behind you.
Okay, so we're continuing on the Great Prince George Area Cache Release event, and we're actually at one of my caches. I'm not going to give you the name of the cache because, well, you're actually going to see what it looks like when we get to it. So I'm here with Roxy and Abel are with me, and I'm also caching with Plumbroke Acres and his daughter Peachy Cat, and Cooler One and Lulu are also with us. So we got a good-sized group, and they're already headed up the trail, so I want to go catch up to them and I'm going to go find this cache, or more importantly, they're going to find this cache. So off we go.
You gotta go back in there.
Trusting a little bit too much in the new. We're going to go do a little bit of it. Trail over here.
Somebody's in the bush. How many? 21 in the bush. Yeah, we have to go in there, Liz.
Remember, don't face through.
No, I'm not. Oh. I'm in 5 meters, Liz. Okay, dog, go get it.
I hope that's not it.
Oh, that's a... No tree was used. No, it was a big little rock. Okay. Got it, Lou. Okay. Glad. Oh, sorry. That's okay. I got it.
Well, third to find.
Who was the first to find?
Yes.
Oh, see what he said?
Toucan, Malibu Woo.
Starting to hate those guys.
So success, we found it. It took us a little longer than I thought it would. Signaling here's a little iffy, but once we found the spot, everybody's unit pretty much zeroed out, so it's all good. Everybody signed a log. We're going to make our way back to the vehicles, and we're going to go off looking for the next one.
Back. Is this what this means? There's not a path here. 4. Oh, there's somebody up there. They're way out. So I got 11 meters. Okay, I'll go back with it. I've got 3. Oh, okay, you got 3?
Actually, I got to 5 feet away. My GPS was my friend today.
Okay, you're 100 meters. That's 5 meters behind you. I have 7 meters. I'm going up if I go that way. I went up. Okay.
Gave up on the orange flags, eh?
Yeah.
Well, that helped me out so much when I first started.
Jump. 4. Oh. I found it, Lorraine. Found it. Where is she? I'm right here, Liz.
Now, this one came within 5 feet.
Oh, big stone. Duh.
The hiding stump.
Oh, under the...
Oh, we were there. We
Yeah.
find it.
You didn't find
We were
it.
being too scrutinized by the people that own the place.
And you know, I got,
My dad wanted
I
to
was
be
just
bigger.
talking to what's his name there,
No.
and I got permission from somebody, you know, that said, oh, sure, it would have been fun. Wasn't the owner or whatever, so. But she was I hear that the owner,
Go away.
the lady,
Roll over.
says it's fine that it's
He
there
just
because
gives
she
me
gets
the
business.
So cache and release, what a great concept. If you haven't had an event in your area, throw it together. Get a bunch of caches together, say, here you go, let's plan X number of caches, and let's all release them on the same day. Get together, hand out the cords, and let's go find them. It's an absolute hoot. Well, that about wraps it up for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. But just before we go, a couple quick notes. First off, gotta thank show sponsor Landsharks at landshark.ca. Folks, I really do appreciate the stuff you're sending up. And as for the iTunes coin comment giveaway, yes, it's not in this episode, but we're going to be starting with the next episode because the comments are starting to come in. And boy, we're going to have a great time giving away free stuff. And also, you might have noticed a bit of a theme in this particular episode, small handheld video cameras. Why? Well, let's just say I got a very special contest for a very, very special prize, courtesy of Landsharks, coming up in the near future. But if you have a small handheld video camera, Start taking it caching with you. That's all I'm going to say. I'd also like to take this time to thank the financial contributors to the podcast. Guys, without your contributions, the show wouldn't be possible. Your contributions go towards web hosting and production costs. Guys, thank you very much for your contributions. And if you would like to contribute to the show, it's very easy. Just go to my website, iceandrye.com, and on top, you'll see a variety of PayPal buttons and different ways you can contribute to the show. And again, if you contributed already, I thank you very, very much. So in the meantime, in between time, that's it. Another episode of Ice and Rye's Geocaching Video Zine. I hope you enjoyed. So until the next episode, cache on.